Alright, so hey guys, what's up? It's Macrotronics. Today I got asked if I could do some Sony Vegas tutorials. So I am going to start doing some Sony Vegas tutorials, and today's tutorial is just going to be basic editing, so getting you started with Sony Vegas. So I'm using Sony Vegas Movie Studio HD 9.0. So if you have any other Vegas, it's basically the same as this. This is basically the this is the most basic version of Sony Vegas. I think it's pronounced Vegas. So anything that I'll be doing in here, you can do in any pro versions or anything. But I just have the normal one. So we're gonna go ahead and to start a new project, you can either go to Project New up here, or you can just click this little button right here. So we'll click the New Project button. We'll name it New. Well, actually, we'll name it Basic Editing, and then we'll click Next. I live in America, so we're going to go with NTSC, and then we'll just make sure you click I'm not sure yet. I will choose later, Next, and then Finish. So you'll just see this blank space. So to insert media into it, we're going to go to Project and then Import Media. And depending on how big your, well, actually importing media is just like that. I mean, it doesn't take any time at all to import. So here's a video. Just double click it. It's automatically there. Just drag it down to Video Overlay, and you can automatically start playing it. So that's me. That was a video that I just made yesterday on my Macro Stuff channel. You can go check it out. It's called "Is It Christmas Yet, Ma?" So we're gonna, at first thing I'm gonna show you is how to cut a part out of your video. So as you can see, I have this part in the beginning where I'm just kind of staring off into space and saying bye. I want to cut that out, and you can kind of tell where your video starts if you're talking, because of the track right down here. You can see it's got all kind of quiet until right here, which is when I actually start talking into the video. So there's two ways to cut it. I'm going to uncheck this first, because sometimes you're going to get it like this. So you want to line it up with this line right here, or I can't point, but you want to line it up with this line down here, but you can't really tell where it's going, like where it's exactly lined up. So you want to go up here and click this to enable snapping, and it'll snap right there. That's one way to cut that part out of your video. Another way is get to where you want to cut it and press the S button on your keyboard. As you can tell, I made it into two parts. So we're going to right click and delete this first part, and it should automatically snap to there.
So hey guys, what's this?
And that's the beginning. So I want to fade it in. Before I actually learned how to fade it in, I just learned by myself somehow. I went to transitions and dissolve. I kind of put it at the beginning of my video, but that's actually the hard way, and it doesn't look as good. The real way to get a fade into the beginning of your video is go to the very top left point, or top right point, depending on where you want to fade, of your video, and drag how long you want to fade into the video. So we'll put it right there.
So hey guys,
and we get a nice fade effect into our video. Now if we want to do this with audio, just do the same exact thing. Just kind of fade like that. We'll do a, no, I don't want to do a huge fade like that.
So hey guys, what's this Macro Stuff?
And you might not be able to hear it very well, but it does fade into the audio as well. So we're going to get rid of that. Now I'm going to show you just some transitions. Well, actually we're going to go ahead and delete this. And I'm just going to be using some photos for the next next part. So import media, and to, say I want to put in multiple pictures. So I want this one. You hold down the Control button on your keyboard. Sometimes it will be spelled out like on the Apple wireless keyboard, which I'm using, or sometimes it will be put as CTRL, like on my laptop keyboard over here. Either way is control. So hold down control and select the ones that you want to use. We'll use this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And we'll just click open, and depending on how big your files are, it might take a little bit to load. But these are big photos. They're like 5 megabytes each, 5+ megabytes each. So they'll take a little bit sometimes. But didn't take very long today. So just plop them in video overlay, and they're ready to start editing. So we'll bring this all the way back to the beginning, and just like the other clip, we'll do a little fade. Also, you can insert audio in Vegas. I have some audio right here I want to put in. Let me find it. It's like here it is, softpianomusic.mp3. You can really put any audio in here. Anything, well, most everything from iTunes you can put in. Some are like protected, so you can't use them in Vegas, but most of the music you buy in iTunes you will be able to use in Vegas, just to let you know. So we'll go ahead and put the audio in voice. I'm not going to do that at the moment, but just showing you that you can put it in there. So when we play it, it's kind of boring. You just have it like that, and just bang. It just goes right into the next picture. That's kind of boring. We don't want that. We want to put some transitions in. So what we're going to do, and sorry about that, we're going to go to transitions. You see all these transitions. There's tons of them you can use, and I think there's even more in Pro. So we'll use a 3D blinds one, and if you want to preview the effect before you actually use it, just roll over it and it'll automatically play. And I'm sorry, it's going a little bit skippy because I'm doing the screen recording, but we'll go ahead and plop that in there. So it automatically has a certain time that it plays the transition, but you can adjust that just by rolling over it and kind of adjusting it. I'll leave it at the time it is, so it'll play, and it might be a little bit skippy. I'm sorry about that, but there it is. It just a nice kind of turning effect into the next picture, which looks very nice. So you can use any of these. Barn door. This one's kind of basic, but sorry, that kind of skipped. I'll replay that for you. Just kind of. Oh, and another thing. My pictures, as you can see, I have my video in 16:9 format right now. It's in 720p. But since my photos aren't in 16:9 format, there's lines on the edge. To fix those lines, you can either right-click and go to Properties and uncheck Maintain Aspect Ratio, but that'll stretch it and it looks really bad. So we'll go ahead and make sure Maintain Aspect Ratio is checked if you don't want that. Click this little pan and crop button, and if you don't have that, just right-click and go to Video Event Pan/Crop. You'll see this here. Right-click and click Match Output Aspect, and you'll see that it crops it so that it fills up the whole space, but it doesn't stretch it, which is really nice. So I'm just gonna go ahead and undo that because I don't want it. And if you want to undo it, just click Restore right here. So that's basically it. If you would like to see any more, just tell me on my channel at youtube.com/macrotronic. I would love to do more. I have plenty of free time this whole week. So I will see you in the next video. So bye.